Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Today I wanted to show you that you can make a bow drill set out of less than desirable materials. Now these branches that have fallen off the tree, a lot of them are really too soft. The spindle may be more crooked than what I'm used to. The fireboard may be soft, but you can still make it work, and I want to show that to you. So that is very, very light. I didn't know that was going to split off and be ideal for my fireboard, but we'll use it. And I'm going to get spindle out of these, something maybe from here to here, or if I have to use a spindle that short, maybe from here to here, and then this piece. Oh, that's pretty straight. Cut this off and use all the rest of it. That's what I'll use, this one right here. So this is really too degraded to use for a spindle, but if you have very soft wood, you can just increase the speed with which you're bowing and it'll do a better job. And this is definitely not going to be straight. And I'm kind of glad about that because I want you to see that you can still make it work. And you always want to use the hardest end, which is right here, for your bearing block end. That's too hard for my fireboard because my spindle is so soft. Let me find something else. Yeah, this is more like the density of my spindle. Now, this can be our fireboard. All right, a not too straight spindle. That's the hot end, and I like it much longer than that. That's just 6 inches. I like them to be 10 inches. And the fireboard. Let's give it a try. All right, let's go ahead and describe all the reasons why this isn't the ideal set, the ideal materials. This is a water oak set that is highly degraded. It's really too degraded to be using for this kind of friction fire. As you see, the spindle is very crooked. You never want to choose materials that's been laying on the ground. You never want to choose materials that still has the bark on it. This short spindle is going to be difficult for me because I like one about 10 inches long. So let's go ahead and do the burn in. And I did want to tell you, when you've got a set that's very soft spindle on a soft fireboard, you really have to bow a lot faster, or else you're just going to make light tan colored dust. Got very little charring in the fireboard. Let me cut my knots and then we'll go for the ember. Alright, I'd like to have had more charring than that. Let's go for it. You know what? This 11-mile-an-hour wind, they're calling for 10 to 12-mile-an-hour wind today. It just will not stop. I'm going to reset this. It's not as windy right here, and the wind that I am getting is coming towards my back, so that's going to be the best we can do. This is the burn block end. I'm going to leave all that good fire hardened tip on there. Take the shoulders off. Those shoulders are bottoming out, just causing more drag, which I do not need. Alright, let's give it another try. Gonna need more tip than that, more point than that. Less than ideal material, so it might take a second to get it figured out. At least we'll have some brown dust. Not dark, but it's brown. Would not have happened if we did not bow very, very fast. So now I'm down to about a 5-inch spindle. We'll let that coalesce. No, it's not pretty, but at least we got one ember out of this divot. Alright, y'all, do me a favor. Before you leave my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that drop down list, select all, and do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.